And when you're putting the right combination of a little bit of carbohydrates, a little bit of protein, and a little bit of fat, you're gonna feel full for that 2.5 hours. And you're also gonna start to find, guys, yeah, you might have to time it initially, but eventually your stomach's gonna start telling you. Eventually you're gonna be able to know exactly what time it is, because you're gonna start getting a little bit hungry again, and then you're gonna top off the tank. So that is gonna help you guys get incredible results. And those are the 3 key things to focus on during the cleanse. We're doing things correctly, consistently, and being coachable, but we're focusing on what we're gonna avoid. We're focusing on hydration, and we're focusing on eating every 2 to 3 hours. And it's gonna set up some habits that are gonna last not only for the 24-day challenge, but for the rest of your life. And you're gonna feel amazing. The other thing let's talk about real quick is when we get started, we wanna know what our results are when we finish. And so the only way that's gonna be is if we take some measurements, weigh ourselves, and take a before picture. So I know sometimes you're starting at a place where you don't wanna do that, but just trust me, you guys, you are gonna be so glad that you did. And it's a great way to encourage you throughout your challenge, because sometimes people will see more dramatic inches lost than pounds. And so we want to have a record of that. We want you to see how your body is transforming, even if the scale isn't immediately changing as dramatically. And so I always joke and I talk about how evil scales are. And really we want to find a different way to focus on that. I don't want you jumping on the scale every day. Yes, take a measurement at the beginning, get on the scale in the beginning, but then let's focus on how we're feeling. Let's focus on how our clothes are fitting. And really one great way to do that is find 3 outfits, or maybe it's 3 pairs of pants if you're a guy, but find 3 outfits, ladies, that you love and you've been holding on to because you're like, I am fitting in those skinny jeans. It's gonna happen. And so I want you to find one that you wear, but you just know it could look better. And then I want you to find a second one that you can put on, but you are not wearing out in public. And then I want you to find a third one that doesn't fit right now. And that's, if you're looking to lose weight, that's how you're gonna gauge that success. You're gonna try that on the very first night before you get started, and then try it on the same day at the same time once a week. Okay? Can we do that? Can we really start to change and shift our mindset to what really being healthy is? Healthy in how we feel, healthy in the way we look and perform every single day, and having that mindset about feeling good, about being in our own skin, and not letting the scale tell us what that number is, okay? Because we're gonna feed our lean muscle, and you guys are gonna see some incredible results, because this is not like other diets. Okay? This is gonna be one of those transformations that as we feed the lean muscle from the food you're choosing, as we move the waste and toxins out of your body, and as day 11 comes, get excited about day 11. You are gonna feel amazing. That is my absolute favorite day, as we get all that great nutrients in our body. So let's talk specifically about the products. You are gonna be on 3 products during the first 10 days, along with the food and hydration that you're focusing on. We have the Herbal Cleanse itself, we have a Megaplex, and we have Spark, one of my absolute favorites. So let me give you a little bit of information on each of these. And I want you to know that you can print off all the instructions and guidelines for both phases of the 24-day challenge on Advocare Coast, the number 2, coast.com. So it's just www.advocarecoast, the number 2, coast.com. And you're gonna go to the 24-day challenge tab, and you're gonna be able to print off your measurement sheet. You're gonna be able to print off your cleanse phase instructions and recommendations. And you're also gonna be able to print off the max phase instructions. So you're gonna wanna go there and make sure you have all that in hand before you get started. So what is the cleanse gonna consist of? Well, here's what you can expect. It's gonna help to rid your body of toxins and waste, so that it's gonna support improved digestion. And as a result, you're gonna be able to absorb nutrients from your food better, and again, help with energy and digestion, elimination, and immune health. There's 3 different components to the cleanse. You're gonna have your fiber drink, okay? We're gonna talk about that in a second. You're gonna have your herbal cleanse pills, and you're gonna have your probiotic restore, okay? These are all in here. And basically there is that checklist in the Herbal Cleanse box as well, but you can also print that off like we talked about. The fiber drink itself, let me give you some tips. You want to mix it with room temperature water, and you want to put the water in the glass, dump your fiber drink packet in there, stir briefly and briskly, and then chug, chug, chug. My favorite way to do it is I'll chug as much as I can. I'll fill it all the way back up with water, and then I'll chug it all down again. Do not stir, sit it down, and then go do something else, because you'll come back to a coagulated clump, and that is not going to be a pretty sight. So make sure you drink it down fast and get it in your body. You're going to do that on day 1, 2, and 3 in the morning, and you're also going to then do it on day 8, 9, and 10 at the end of your cleanse. Okay, again, these instructions are in there, but we just want to give you a little bit of advice. The herbal cleanse pills are the first 7 nights, so day 1 through 7. And I tell people, if you don't have a pet or a small child, you might want to put your herbal cleanse packets right by your toothbrush or by your nightstand table, because it's the last thing you're going to take right before you go to sleep for the first 7 nights. And then when they're gone, you're done that. And then on day 4 is when the probiotic comes in. Again, helping with digestion and elimination, immune health. It's going to help, again, to get that good bacteria, that friendly flora in your system to help aid in that. And so this one is going to be coming in on day 4 all the way through the end of your cleanse, and that's also first thing in the morning. Again, the checklist will tell you your timing on things, but that gives you a little bit of a sense of things. What can you expect? You can expect that I really believe that somewhere between day 1 and 3, you start feeling more energy. You start really saying, man, I can do this. This is working for me. I'm enjoying the foods that I'm eating, and I'm starting to feel better. I really, for me personally, usually by about day 5 or 6 is when I start to feel like, my ring's spinning a little bit on my finger, or my jeans feel a little bit looser, or did I wash those before I put them away? Because I'm actually starting to feel like I fit in them again. And then of course, as we move towards day 10, people are starting to ask you, you know, I can't pinpoint it, but you look better, or you look happier, or you just, something about you is different. What is going on? And people notice that glow, they notice that extra energy, and they start asking you questions. And of course, some of that energy is coming from Spark. This is what I call my happy mommy juice. I love it mid-afternoon before the kids are coming home, so I can keep up with them and have a great day with them. This is also what I love 30 minutes before a workout. But Spark is going to help with mental energy and focus. Let me tell you exactly how to take it. I want to make sure you're taking it on an empty stomach. Okay, so empty stomach is either first thing in the morning, and then you're waiting a half an hour before you eat. Or another great time to take it would be mid-afternoon. So it's 2 hours since you last ate. And you can drink it hot or cold. So if you're going to heat it up, just don't make it so hot that it takes you too long to drink it. We want this down. We want it in your system so your body can start absorbing it and you can feel it kick in. I know I love drinking mine in just a couple of minutes if I'm gonna sip it hot, or I'm just getting it right in my system if I'm drinking it cold. But you're gonna love it with 7 different flavors. You're gonna find the one that you like the best. But it absolutely, for some people, has replaced coffee, energy drinks, and sodas, and really just help with that sustained energy throughout the day, that clarity and focus. So you will love it, and it's an important part of your cleanse phase because we want to make sure you have great energy throughout. And then the last product in the 24-day challenge in the cleanse phase is Omegaplex. And this is your essential fatty acids, your omega-3s. And I love how I feel on my Omegaplex, and it is going to make a huge difference in making sure that we get that healthy fat in our system as we're moving waste and toxins through our system. You're going to take it with a meal, and you can take anywhere, I mean, we're looking at somewhere probably from 4 to 8 a day, and you can take 4 with lunch, 4 with dinner, or if you're looking to just do 4, 2, and 2, just kind of break that up, but you're going to take that with a meal. And then finally, what I want to encourage you guys with is that you may look for a couple different add-ons. And so depending on whose team you're on, we all have our personal preferences. But some of the add-ons you might have chosen were maybe the meal replacement shakes. That will start on day 11 for everyone on the 24-day challenge. But some people have chosen to buy an extra box of meal replacement shakes so that they jumpstart their day with just easily digested protein, 2 times really on average of most leading meal replacement shakes. They taste amazing. I've been using them for the last 13 years, and you're just gonna feed that lean muscle, get great protein in your body, where most people either skip breakfast altogether or make a poor choice. So if you struggle with breakfast, either time or choices, you've chosen to add the meal replacement shakes, and that was a great choice. If you're thinking, maybe that's me and I didn't buy an extra box, go ahead and start your meal replacement shakes as soon as you start your cleanse. And then you'll just get another box before you move on to day 11. And then the other optional add-on that many of you I'm sure have chosen is Catalyst. And really, you're gonna love the results that you see from Catalyst, because it's gonna tone and define. So when we need to support the lean muscle, when we're either in caloric restriction or when we're increasing exercise activity. So this is a great crossover product for somebody that's looking to lose a little or a lot on the 24-day challenge, or for somebody that's looking to increase their performance in the gym or take on a new challenge or just lose body fat. This is one of everybody's favorite, and again, gonna help with retaining lean muscle, toning and defining, and helping your overall results. All right, so last closing thoughts. Let's talk about a couple things here. Again, I want you to have the vision of day 11. I also want you to know that start where you are. Let's talk about exercise for a second. If you are not an exerciser, just know you're still gonna get results. And we wanna wrap your mind around accomplishing right now what you feel like you can commit to. So if it is just doing things correctly, consistently, and being coachable through taking the product and eating right and hydrating, then start there. You're gonna see results. If you're looking to increase your results or change up your workouts, the option for you, here's a great one, and that's the Advocare workout series, the KENU 24, 24 minutes. And I know for me, I'm loving this addition to my exercise routine, and I'm loving that it eliminates excuses. There's 3 different levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So even if you've never worked out before or aren't at a high fitness level right now, you can absolutely do this. And if you're at an extremely high fitness level, I'm excited for you to take the challenge and absolutely add this in and see the results that 24 minutes can make as you challenge yourself. So I want to encourage you that that could also be an additional add-on, that if you haven't purchased, you can get that from whoever's helping you get incredible results. But I want you guys to have that vision. I want you guys to commit. You've made the decision to order product. Now commit 10 days. 10 days. We're going to visit again, like I said, on day 11 as you start the second 14 days, the max phase of your 24-day challenge. But you can do anything for 10 days. Keep that picture in front of you of that vision of where you want to go. Maybe it's that healthy image you want to create for your children. Maybe it's a specific goal. Maybe you've got a reunion or a wedding or something coming up. Maybe you're heading into the spring or summer when you're watching this. But I know there's a reason you said yes. Maybe it's just to get healthier, have more energy. Know that you are absolutely worth it, and that vision you have is possible when you team up with the person that's helping you and do things correctly, consistently, and be coachable. I'm excited for your results. I'll talk to you guys on day 10.